welcome back to CM Years, Season 2, Episode 2. Yes, so we had the sort of catch up of what's happened since the end of the first season, transfers to a degree, we've got a few more in the pan, a few more pans in the fire, is that the term? Yeah, I think so, to look at. A few interesting deals, managed to find a few players, contracts running out as well, so we got those potentially coming in. Bit of a change in formation as well, because we had those 3 games, still with Wolves as well, I mentioned they had those 3 games that were just very, very, very disappointing, away losses and thumpings, if you like, really. So we have we'll jump into September now. We are going to carry through, hopefully there's some Cup Winners' Cup stuff. We are 23rd, we're playing 20th place Oxford today, we are finally at home. We've reverted to the system we play with England, so we've gone to the 4-1-2-1-2 or 4-4-2 diamond, however you want to call it, purely because Tony Daly is an atrocious left winger. The guy we brought in, FIBA, hasn't been great on the right, so we're just going to stick with central play, see if that can do anything for us. Is that Ian Rush playing for them? As I think they're about to go 1-0 up then very early on. No, but we got McCarthy playing up front today. We stuck a striker in there rather than 2 forwards. Danny Murphy, no, he comes forward and goes wide of the post. Murphy again, Linenko, just not quite making the breakthrough, and I think this happened in a couple of the games in the first episode. We didn't take our chances and then got punished and sort of fell apart after that. Hopefully we can do a bit more this time. Not much happening. We've given away a penalty. Harper though makes a great save, keeps in it, and straight away Mark Atkins gives us the 1-0 lead, and he's come in to play that defensive midfield role. He's been sort of dropped out. It's not Ian Rush, but he was a player I was looking at maybe trying to sell in the summer, but no one came in for him, I don't think, and we've kept hold of him, and boy, he's paid us back in this game. Still a long way to go. We've still got half an hour to go here. We need to hold on. We do need to get our first points on the board. Leonenko, he goes close. I do feel we're just lacking the quality. To really have a good go this season. I think we're a little bit lucky, a little bit caught a lot of teams on the hop last year. I think we've maybe lost a few players as well. Perhaps the players we brought in maybe haven't quite completely worked out. But we grab a 1-0 win, not convincing against a team just a few places above us. But we'll take it, we'll get the 3 points, that's the main thing. We jump up to 20th, they go down to 21st. And what does that do to the league? So Oldham is currently leading the way, Watford, West Brom. Who came down? I've got a feeling it might be QPR. Sunderland perhaps? Palace maybe? Southampton certainly did. And they're struggling as well. Who's their manager? Dave Merrington. So he's kept his job. Letizier's gone, isn't he? Grobbelaar's gone on a free. You can't see who he went to, but can't see last season's transfers, which is a bit silly. Stipian Ban. We've gone for him. He was out of contract. He was a striker we were looking at. He was out of contract. But Newcastle had an offer accepted for him. Maybe we... So our offer's still going. Or maybe we did pay money for him. I'm not too sure. I'm sure he was an out of contract player. Unless I'm thinking of someone else and I chose not to go for him. I can't remember. He has agreed to discuss terms with us. He wants a lot of money. Oh, okay. We got to do the England squad. So Fowler's got to drop out. So we need to put another striker in. Merson's still at centre back, look. Oh, for God's sake. Number 5. Sol Campbell. Have we got a bit of a shortage of centre backs? We've got Dewberry in there. Who are we missing? England shortlist. Who's not in the team? He's in the team. He's in the team. He's in the team. Paul Ince isn't. probably for the right reasons. Ian Wright, he's coming up for Robbie Fowler. That's without. Oh, he's not having a great season. Wasn't amazing last year either, to be fair, either. Trevor Stephens on a free transfer. Who do we get him for Wolves? That would be interesting. Have a look who we got missing at England. Reset. Nationality England. Shearer's in. Let's say, has he gone? Fowler's at Bayern Munich. I didn't even realise. Free transfer. What a free transfer that is. Tissier's at Roma. He's in our team. We know Merson's in there. Gaza, he's in there. Andy Cole. He's actually doing... Oh, we can't name anyone else. So that was literally just a replacement we could do. Oh, we missed out on that, didn't we? Right, so let's skip on. So we've got Crystal Palace today. Not sure when the England game is actually. The idea, I think, in my mind was to try and do the World Cup qualifying campaign as its whole separate episode, but I'm not sure I can. With the time I have to actually do episodes and things like that, I don't know if I've actually got the possibility of doing that. It was something I was thinking of maybe doing, quitting as Wolves manager, just take 1-0 lead in 3 minutes, quitting as Wolves and just concentrating on the World Cup qualification campaign. And it's something we might still do. If we can get a win here though, it will maybe convince me that Wolves have got a bit of potential this year. Again, I don't think Palace is having the best start to the campaign. They're lower mid part of the table. We need to start getting some goals. We've got one here, Leonenko. We need the other strikers to start chipping in a little bit. Who is it? McCarthy at the moment. And stop giving away so many free kicks and fouls and whatnot. But we get into half time. It's still 1-0. That's Leonenko. We do maybe need to increase the supply to them as well by putting a better attacking midfielder in there. Danny Murphy's still quite young. Maybe not quite able to be consistent and relied upon just quite so much yet. But we're looking good, like we could get another goal, but that's normally when you get sucker punched a little bit. And so, yep, there we go, sucker punched. We had a few chances, didn't take them. Dougie Freeman's gone straight up the other end and equalised for them. Oh, and 2 in 2 minutes. Oh, that's what you love about this game. It does like to do that to you. I was waiting for a third in 4 minutes then, but didn't happen, fortunately. Let's go for this a little bit. What we're going to do, we're going to do that. We're going to stick some wingers out there, I guess. You can come up there. I don't really know. Gordon Jury can come on for Umbrellas Books. He's playing quite well, but so we're going to go for the 3 up front. We're just going to go for this now. Popping in the middle. Do something like that. Just try and chuck some momentum forward. See what that can do. If this now works, I need to try and remember that. We'll have a look at it maybe at the end of the game. Murphy, Bushell, we're creating some chances. We should really have put McCarthy in the middle, I think. Yeah, that striker. It didn't do anything. It's still got a few chances and a bit of possession going, but we're still struggling. We really are. And the games are kicking off internationally because Valerie Minko. I don't remember who he is. Again, he wants more money than we can offer. Ban agrees to Newcastle, of course. I don't know how we were in that because I'm sure he was out of contract, but they're paying money for him. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. We do need to try and find a striker. I think a better striker. Oh, it's the England game. Okay, yes, we're definitely not. Doing this as a separate episode or anything like that. Who do we? Let's take the runner out and put Merson in the bench because he's quite a good centre back. He's a good deputy centre back apparently. and we're going to push through. Right, he's not on the bench. Obviously in real life he did sort of come out of the wilderness for England a little bit and get back in, and I think it was the Italy game, the last group game, which took England to World Cup 98. At the expense of the qualifiers, Italy had to go through the qualifiers. And yeah, he was great in that campaign, but he wasn't there from the start or all the way through. He sort of found his mark and got going, but 0-0 at half time at Wembley. It's a bit disappointing. I like Wembley. I'd like us to be having a little bit more battles. Although Norway back in the 90s were a very, very good team, a lot of good players playing for them. You know, a lot of players that made it to the Premier League and sort of leagues around. You know, they weren't all just based in Norway. Oh, roll in 70 minutes. Oh, it looks like we're going to lose our opening qualifier here. Oh my god. We are getting destroyed. There's nothing happened at all the whole first half. And then in space of 4 minutes, a bit like the last Wolves game. 2 goals in like no time at all. Just changed the complexion of the game and throw it on its head. Shearer's not scoring. That's very disappointing. Again, we'll probably have to have a little bit of a mix up with the England shape here as well, because that's not very good. Who we got in our groups? Let's have a look. Liechtenstein, Slovakia, Yugoslavia, Czech Republic and Norway. On the whole, we'd say we should be getting out of that group, but they've got some good players. Yugoslavia. I think we looked at him. Yeah, they got some good players. Obviously Norway we know have. Not quite filled out though, which is surprising. Czech Republic we know have as well. I used to love Kuba in goal. He's at Wimbledon. Okay, quality. I remember him in U96. He was like, back then I was a bit of a budding goalkeeper. Used to love watching Kuba during that tournament. Thomas Harbury, he's at Genoa. Siegel, I think he's over here. Yeah, he's at Man United. We saw him, didn't we? Dubrovsky. Patrick Berger, I think I just saw then as well. Was he in that team then? Patrick Berger, he's still at Dortmund. Not doing too well. Who else? Slovakia and Liechtenstein, I fancy us to have enough about us. Mario Stanic, before he went to... Oh, okay, interesting. Before he went to Parma and Chelsea, obviously. Bieber. Oh, Slovakia, he's not Czech, he's Slovakian. I wonder he's got an international captain. Oh, Minko rejects, he stays at Moscow. Trevor Stevens, okay, we can get him in. There we go, that's the right side midfielder we've got. Just need one on the left now. We've already got Bieber, but he's not very good. What do we do? I mean, there's one part of me thinking, do we just go for that 3 up front that we did at the end of the last game? We're conceding goals anyway, we might as well try and score a couple. Trevor Stevens, he's going to come on the bench. Maybe coming from Murphy, in fact. Carthy's not done anything. I'm going to pop Tomlinson in there. See if he can a bit more joy up front, grab some goals. I think we're going to concede pretty early on here, aren't we? It looks like it's Steve Hodge. No. So we've got 17 minutes, but we've not really seen much of us. We have a shot then. Cherry saves it. I think it was Leonenko. Leonenko again. He's just not scoring them this season. Last season he was a man possessed. He was on fire. And we're getting to that point. Well, we've got a goal where we might actually have to chuck in a few straight equaliser. Look at that, same minute, just out of nothing goal. We might have to look at using the cheat for getting some players in. Use the old I think we did actually say that in the first season. I think we tested it out and I showed it how it worked. I think we did say we were going to do that as if we had a bit of a sugar daddy here. But this season I've tried not to do it. I've spent a bit of money and tried not to do it, but maybe it's something we do because we can't attract players, which teams around us are. They're getting players in, they're getting money. We're not. It's just not happening. And we're a pretty big club. We've got a pretty big attendance. We've done quite well to get the FA Cup last year, so we should have a bit of lure. It's not really happening as Bowyer puts one away. It's 6th place Watford, so we're doing quite well in this game. 4-1 OG. Oh dear. What Foster? That's 2 OGs in 2 games, I think. But yeah, we might have to look at it. Obviously, I'm not going to say put it in the comments because I'm probably going to be a good few episodes on before we get to that point. But I do feel like I need to add some additions to this team. And Trevor Steven aside, I'm not really finding them. I need a striker, I need a left-sided midfielder if we want to go back to wingers. Probably need a centre-back now that John DeWilson did for 3 months. Atkins grabs another one. Seems 2 minutes. And we don't have a second there. But what we'll do, we'll maybe go and have a look, see who we can get. And then we'll from there we'll decide if Thomason goes off. You'd let me guess he probably played pretty well, yes he has. Oh, we finally find someone who can play pretty well when he gets injured. But 5-1, that's promising, that's an improvement. Atkins gets a hat-trick, 6-1. What is going on? Okay, maybe a change of system isn't quite needed just yet. I still agree that some quality is needed. I think we're still in the bottom 3, bottom 4. We are. It's still relatively tight. It's still early days, couple of months. Are you kidding me? We find a striker. He didn't score, but he played pretty well. We finally find someone. Right, let's see who is available. Let's go. I mean, I'd like to get some domestic players, but interested for on base is the only way to find out who's interested in us. Now, Marius Lakatouche, he's already played in Europe, so it's pointless. He's going to be cup side. Ivica Mornar, he hasn't. He has. Okay, he's played in Haddock Split. VRL Eon, he hasn't, but he's a forward. I feel like we need some guy. I thought there was someone up at the door, but no, there wasn't. Freddie Leon. I remember when we used to play this game, my mate always used to sign him. I don't remember him how good he was, if he was any good. And every time I've signed him since, he's been pretty much useless. He's on the possible list. We want a striker rather than a forward, really. He's the best one we can really get. I mean, I don't really fancy my chances of pronouncing this guy's name. Doesn't score many goals. Anyone else? He's in Mexico somewhere, I think. Again, you see a lot of goals sometimes for these players, and Carlos Hermosillo, I seem to remember him. Again, I don't remember if he ever did much when I signed him. Possibly in one of the other CMs, maybe. And in the free transfers, not really. Roberto Martinez is there, so maybe we go for Freddie Leon, and we're going to give ourselves this player. We're gonna treat ourselves. So we're going to get it accepted. If of course you don't like me doing this, do drop that in the comments, because by the time we come around for 3rd season, I'll stop doing it. I'm just trying to get Wolves a bit of a foothold going, get some players in. I mean, like I say, this guy's probably going to be useless anyway. See if we do get the money, going to be a complete flop and complete waste. But we just need some bodies in and around the team. We've got that. Let's see if we can get on the left hand side. We tried this Dragon Chirich. He must have signed a contract as well. He was rejecting us on a free, but transfer listed now. I think maybe I was doing this for cheap before, but no, I think I was paying for him. Because he's transfer listed, I dropped the price down a little bit, but he won't come. And Minko, he's just turned us down as well. Transfer listed, but won't come. But he's interested, so I don't understand it. Both of them are. They are interested in coming to us, but then they're not. If it makes sense. Let's see if there's anyone on a free. See, the left midfielders in general are quite low in number. There's not many of them. Let's try and try against Zurich again, see if we can entice him. I think he might want more money than we can offer. I think that's what it comes down to. I don't think it's because he's not interested. I think he is. We just can't offer him the money he wants. I mean, if I get one of these in, Tony Daly's probably going to get pinned off on a free. I mean, I'm chasing these wingers now. We might not even be No, I mean, Jack and Cherish has played in Europe. You can't really use them anyway. Minko. We'll give him one more go. I think he wants more money than we can offer, wage-wise. So, yeah. I mean, we've got a couple of games left. I want to speed up through this in a minute because I can see it's 20 minutes this episode already, and we've not played that many. I know we've had an England game as well, so that's probably, you know, attributed to it a little bit as well. We'll stick there and let's see if just lastly any central defenders we can recognise and get to play in Europe. Evan Moas. And he's got a lot of stuff, but he's very, very slow. He might be an option. Anyone on a free. You see, even if we do this, the options aren't very good and they're still out of our budget. If that's very high enough. So we'll maybe dropping a fee for this guy, but again, these South Americans and stuff, they don't tend to always do that well. They don't tend to bed in very well all the time. Not a hard and fast rule by any stretch, but on the main, yeah, they're probably not going to do the job. But maybe that's because I was managing them away, playing the wrong tactics, playing the wrong players around and that sort of thing. Because realistically, I'm only going to sign Freddie Leon for someone when I'm playing like Wolves. If I'm playing as like, I don't know, Man United, I can get someone better than that generally. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just a classic player I'm putting him around. He's out for a few days. Okay. Mornar could be going to United, Newcastle United. I mean, these games, this September is flying through quite quick. Anyone going to be interested in a lot of games? Oh, so we've got our first Cup Winners' Cup game, which is Bohemians Prague. Let's see what we can do in this one. Anyone cup tied? No, that's not good. He's injured. We're going to give Gordon Dewey another chance. Steve Gordon's on the bench because he had actually scored a goal this season. Yeah, I don't really. Bieber. Danny Murphy's playing atrociously, isn't he, really, let's be honest. Oh, can I put more players on the bench for these games? I think that's what I just missed. I think that's what I just missed on there. I think we have 16 players. Now, can we get an away performance in this Cup Winners' Cup? Can we turn up against a team of greyed out players, so essentially part-time players, postmen, train drivers, electricians, you know, that sort of thing? Probably not quite true, but they're not real players. You can't sign them. They're not in the game. They won't. These names won't even be there playing next game against us. They probably will be all. Oh my god. We're losing to the part-timers. Oh, we need that striker for the second leg. I do feel that Tomlinson was maybe an improvement in getting us playing a little bit better, perhaps. I mean, that might just be one game, so it could be completely wrong. And then to get injured for a couple of months is gutting. Absolutely gutting. If we can get someone else who can just cover him until then. Oh, I thought they were going to score again then. Can we do anything? Can we get the away goal? That a 1-1 would not be the end of the world. Take that back to Molineux. Probably lose there, but I mean, you've got to remember is even us being at this stage is a little bit above our station at the moment. These teams are obviously in there because they're winning. They're probably in the top divisions in their leagues and whatever, and getting cup runs. We're 2-0 down. Yeah, I mean it's our backs against the wall now in this tie. For anyone who's a bit young to remember the Cup Winners' Cup, I actually preferred the European format. It was actually, you had the Champions League or European Cup. You had which is the Champions League now, yeah. You had the Europa League equivalent now, which was the UEFA Cup, and then you had this extra one, which was the Cup Winners' Cup. So if you won the FA Cup or you won the League Cup, you were in the Cup Winners' Cup. And I remember Arsenal winning that back in the back in the he's agreed terms with us, but he won't come. Drop a year off, see what happens. Performance bonus. I don't think you can. You can't change them, can you? No. Let's see if he. Oh, he's out for weeks, so we're down another striker now. Absolutely fantastic. Minko again wants too much. If we drop a year off of him. Got Port Vale who are 8th now. What did Jury do in that game? He got a 4. Right, you are coming out, son. You are a joke as a professional footballer right now. Let's see what happens. Port Vale 8. We obviously beat Wolves, Watford away, who were 6th. Playing a lot of away games in the league, particularly. We just beat them, who were 6th. Port Vale 8. If we do that again now, then maybe things are on the rise domestically, and that's all good. Europe is, to a degree, an unwanted distraction. A little bit more money in the bank maybe is the main benefit, I would guess. I do think if we're playing this system as well, we do need another centre midfielder, because we are playing attacking midfielder in centre mid at the moment, I think. Yes! No, we're not. We're playing. Yes, we are. We're Bowyer in him. Atkins, he's banging in the goals. What's going on? Isn't he playing defensive midfield? Oh no, we've given away a penalty. Who's McGregor? Is he? Who's McGregor? Is he a centre back we're playing at the moment? Oh, I think he's a centre back we're playing at the moment. Moras will be coming in for him soon if that is the case. Got Nicky Banja with another goal. Mark McGregor, yeah, centre back. He's the one player I didn't think who he was. Can we get something from this free kick? No. So I'm going to try something out. I might have to do it with the squad numbers a little bit in the next one, but we're going to try switching 9 and 10. Oh, of course they score straight away. Oh, Port Vale, a club in turmoil in real life, are giving us turmoil this season. What, 25 years ago, 23 years ago, something like that. In real life. Come on, can we do something? Can we grab a late goal? We do. 2-2. Smith, right back. Now, I'd probably take the 2-2 draw against 8th place Port Vale at this stage. Fame. Why do I say these things? Why do I talk? Why? Just play the game in silence. Don't record it. Don't put it on YouTube. Just play it in silence. And I'll probably win this game 4-0. Oh my god. Oh, 5-4-2. Come on. I mean, what's going on? Is our stadium closed or something at the moment? So we're not playing any home games. It's a bit of a joke. We're back in 22nd. What? Newcastle recall Steve Harper. You're gonna laugh. So we're back to Mike Stow. To be fair, he was pretty good last season. Right, let's see if we can get a midfielder as well. We need some quality. I think Nedved's in here, isn't he? Before he became big and all that, he's at Sparta Prague still. Ideally, something. I mean, to be fair, at the moment, someone who's played in Europe isn't that big of a deal at the moment because we're going to be out of it soon, so not that big a deal. I think we're going to go for Dejan Petkovic. He looks quite good. I can't think if he played somewhere, if he moved on somewhere big in real life. They want a large offer, so we're going to have to go up probably to about 5 just to get them to accept. More, okay. I mean, if I was paying this much for him, I probably wouldn't be getting good value for money because he's probably not going to perform. So let's give ourselves a chance. Let's pop him in the club, try and get him in the club. I mean, none of these players are going to accept because they all want too much money, wages, and the ones that are the lower level probably aren't better than what we got. So Steve Harper's gone back, Cherish has gone there, Minko rejects, Merrington's been sacked. Let's see if there is any jobs going. Portsmouth, who are in Division 1 as well with us. Bristol City, Division 2. Millwall, Division 1. Hull, Division 2. Southampton. I mean, they're in debt. They're worse money than us. Moras could be coming. And now he wants more money as well. This is just a disaster. Rochdale in the cup. I mean, let's give Clarkey a go. See if he can do anything. I didn't switch it round. Let's see what can happen. Oh, Dean, is that Dean Richards? I didn't even realise we still had him playing. Is it Dean? Yeah, it must. No, it's the right back Richards. I don't think it's too early for Dean Richards, isn't it? I think this hopefully might be the last game for September because this episode's going on a little bit long now. Might have to trim a little bit of the fat out of it when I'm editing, which I'm trying to avoid because editing is what takes me the most time, is probably still. And getting the episodes actually ready to go out. If I can cut down the time on that, it'd be ideal. We could be looking at a 30 odd minute video still. But it's looking good so far. 2-0 in this game. They're down to 10 men. We'll probably still lose 3-2. Or lose someone to injury. Quite pivotal. Someone like Leonenko. That would just be amazing. Another red card for Rochdale. If we don't manage to grab a couple more goals, then this is an absolute disgrace, really. We should be putting them to the sword now. It's just not happening. It's just not happening, is it? We're not going to bother making too many changes. I don't think. Unless we absolutely have to. Doesn't look like anything else is going to happen. We've got 20 minutes left. There's the injury. It is Dean Richards. He is still there. Okay. Probably Page is going to come in. Oh. 3-0 Atkins. There we go. He's our top goal scorer, I think, this season. Probably. Oh, they get a goal with 9 men. Of course they do. I tell you what we're going to do if we look for play. Oh my god, they've got 2 back. With 9 men. We are an absolute joke. And it's 2 legs as well. Oh my god. Penalty? No. Oh. Fair. Okay. What we're going to do. Oh, if we can get Leon. Oh, he wants far too much money. Moas is coming. Okay. Just in time as Dean Richards gets injured as well now. What we're going to do for players, because we're nearly at the end of the month anyway, we're going to look at player tables and we're going to see who the goal scorers are below us. So Scott Mean has got 10 from midfield for Bournemouth. We're going to give him a pop in midfield. That's how we should be able to have a look domestically, because these guys should want to come to us being from the division above. Anyone else I recognise in there? Kurt Nogan I recognise, striker. He's got as many goals this season as he did last year. AD Moses. He's a centre back and he's up in the goals. Is he playing up front or something? Bizarre. Viv Williamson. Whoa. We need to clear our shortlist, I think. Mornard's gone to Newcastle. He's just gone. He's just gone. He's just gone. He's just not very good. Why didn't we sign him? He looks pretty good. We'll check a transfer on him as well. Maybe we did, maybe he wasn't interested. So we'll go competition, English, no, Division 2, player tables, top goal scorers. Viv Williamson is going to have to go. I think he's a regen. Not too sure. Go for assists. Let's see if anyone I recognise. Ray Houghton, Bristol Rovers. Free transfer for Palace. Scott Means up there again. Yeah, he's definitely a player to look at. He looks pretty decent as well, to be fair. So pop him on the spreadsheet shortlist. Lee Duxbury. Maybe. So we'll look at maybe Division 3 as well for the same reason. Scott Eustace. Maybe give him a pop, see what happens. I mean, I know I probably could be paying for these guys because they're cheap enough, but we are struggling. We need to get some players in. Carlo Carrazin, I seem to remember him. Did quite well last year, and he's doing okay this year. Pop him on the short list. Adrian Littlejohn, Andy Ritchie. Him from Oldham. Average ratings. Look at the assists. Ollie Roger, Mulge. I probably should be doing this off camera. This bit, I know, just for the time. But have we got one more game? Freddie Leon rejects, of course. Petkovic might come in. Southampton have appointed Chris Waddle as new player manager. Okay. Who can we get rid of? We've got him on the left. We can free him, maybe. Yeah, Masters can go. We just need to try and free up a bit of squad space. I mean, I'm tempted to free him. He's not very good, is he? Have we got a game left this month? Got one left. Okay, one more. Bolton, who are 5th. Always good. Anyone else we can bring in? I'll put a striker in. McCarthy, we're going to switch them round. Moas from McGregor. But that's not true. Page can come in from McGregor. Go with that. See what happens. Hopefully, then next episode we'll have a few more of those players coming in, and hopefully improving our fortunes. Because at the moment we look like we could be going down or getting sacked or both. At this stage, and this video is currently up to 40 minutes. That's ridiculous. I'm definitely have to trim some bits out. Not sure what or how, but we'll find a way. But as we get to half time, we're still 0-0. We're in the game. We've had a couple of shots. Yeah. Not much more to say than that, really. I mean, 0-0 at half time is about as best as we can do lately. It seems that we've given away another penalty. And it's a great save by Stow. But I mean, they're getting them. We're not getting them. We've had a few penalties, turned away this season. Quite a few. Trevor Stevens, he can't quite do it. We're going to bring Steve Bull on for. To be fair, he's playing quite well. What are we going to do? What can we do? We're going to bring Rambilla off for Steve Bull, I think. We're going to try that free striker thing, see what happens. Bull in the middle. He can go out on the right. Bowyer out on the left. Atkins and Bush are in the middle. They can go to Ball. I think that's what we did. Bowyer, Stevens, and we've got the 3 in the middle. I think that's what we did. I think we stayed direct. Let's see if that does anything. McCarthy, shooting distance free kick. McCarthy has a dip, saved. Turn away from the corner. Trevor Stephen whips it in. Atkins, top goal scored. Can't grab one this time. Trevor Stevens. Atkins again. Stevens, ball, Smith. Oh, how have we not scored? McCarthy, Atkins. What? We're going to get suckered here, aren't we? We're going to lose 1-0. Oh my God. How have we lost that game? We had enough shots in that little flurry to win most games, and oh, how have we lost that game? How have we lost that game? That is a joke. We are 23rd. We are bottom of one off bottom of the league. Okay, we've got games in hand because of Europe, but still, what are we coming back to? Obviously, we're going to come back for October because we're going to have the second leg. We've got a few cup games in there as well, and then we'll probably skip through a month. Yeah, once we're out of Europe, or doing with Europe once we know. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, if you enjoyed misery, whatnot, we're not doing very good this season. Overperformed last year, very massively underperforming this one. Hopefully, we can get a few bodies in that we've looked at now, and a few of those can really push this team up. I hate to say it, but I think we're missing Nigel Poshy a little bit this year. I mean, if we get relegated with him in the team, it's bound to happen, isn't it? But yeah, enjoyed today's episode, drop a like on there. If you're new to the channel, please do drop a sub as well. It all helps. Still trying to chase that 100 subs, so any help to get towards that would be amazing. Yeah, and until next time for episode 3, which is October, I'll see you next time. Take care.